I think whenever you see results, whenever you see something that works, your certainty in that product goes up. He worked for Grant Cardone. I went down there to meet Grant Cardone. I did not go down to his office to meet Robert Sislow. Grant Cardone was somebody that was, I mean, he's my hero. He's somebody I wanted to be like. So the way he was my hero is because Robert Sislow was the person that was putting him out there that made everything look cool. So when I'm down there, I met Robert Sislow. And Robert Sislow, he was trained on Cardone U. He was an excellent salesperson. Okay, the better salesperson, the better product it makes you be. That phone call I just made right there to that girl, I told her I'm the best. Whenever you overpromise, you gotta overdeliver. I don't believe in under-promising and over-delivering, because you won't even get a chance to do business with people if you under-promise. You gotta sell them on why. You gotta have a big, bold claim. And when I was meeting with Robert, he made these big claims. Dude, you're gonna get famous. Here, I'm gonna show you the blueprint to do it. And you know what? He did. But it's up to me to make me be famous. You know, it ain't his fault.
He's just good at showing you in the best light.
Yes.
But then you've gotta push it out there.
But even though I knew that, I still had to pay $25,000. And at this time, I had never, ever spent $25,000 at one time on anything. Maybe a house. No, I bought a house or something, but I'd never bought a product for $25,000 in my life. I was scared to death. I needed reassurance. I needed certainty that this is going to work. And looking back, the best thing that I did was proving to myself that I can do it. Even if it does not work, what's the worst thing that would happen?
Just out the money.
Yeah. But see, I think people don't understand the way money works. They look at money like this right here. If this is money, Van Grafton, and all I do is sit here and hold it, it does me no good. Money just sitting still is worthless. It's what I can take this and put it over here, and all the other experiences, all the other knowledge, whatever else, the way I can multiply this into more. It won't ever happen if I'm just sitting here. So really for me, I've had to overcome the fear of spending money. That's why so many people don't get rich. That's why so many people don't become more successful, is because it takes something to get from here to get to there. And it's usually money. Money somewhere in here. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
And because it takes this much money to get into the game, they won't play the game. They'll just sit there and they'll wait. They'll justify. They'll come, but you know what? You go back and look at people's spending behaviors and just say over the last 3 months, and you start looking at how they use their money, what they spend it on. Did that get any type of a return for them?
Right.
It's going out to dinner.
Right.
It's going out drinking. It's whatever else that they do, that adds up. I mean, it could literally be tens of thousands of dollars a year. But it does not transform them into a different place. They just stay there. But I'm telling you, the biggest thing I got out of it was proving to myself that I can spend $25,000.
Right.
That's scary,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't have all this over here. There was a day where I had no expenses other than whatever happened in real estate deals. Now it costs $27,000 a month to run this over here. $27,000 a month. I wouldn't have been able to do that if Robert Sislow did not force me to take action on that. I spent $5,000 to go sit with Grant Cardone for 15 minutes. But see, though we buy based on the value. We never buy on the price. For me, the value I got for going down there for 15 minutes with him, I got Cardone U for life. This is a different individual platform. I've got that for life. $5,000. I got to sit with him for 15 minutes that turned into 4 hours. And whenever you sit down with a guy like that, he empowers you to come back here and you think different.
Yeah.
I sat across the room from me and Grant Cardone did this for 4 hours, just pitching and catching. Except he was very intense, you know. He would call me out. At the time, I didn't know what the biggest takeaway was going to be from me committing to it. I did not know at the time being able to commit to something that was scary like that would be my biggest takeaway. I thought the biggest takeaway at the moment would be blowing up my brand, Good Time Tommy.
Great videos.
Yeah, I thought
video.
I thought that, hey, this is why I'm doing this. We're gonna get great. We're gonna make money. We're gonna put this stuff out there, and I'm gonna build this brand. People are gonna know me, and then we can market and advertise, and because they know me, they'll use me. But it didn't go like that.
Right.
But what it did do is it gave me a lot of certainty in my ability to spend money and ante up. Whenever you go to play blackjack, if you're playing for $1 and $2,
You're never gonna get nowhere.
you ain't.
There's $1,000 or $2,000, then you start.
That's exactly right. So you got to learn how to get yourself. You got to learn how to get your mind ready for bigger poker games. And forever, I was over there on the nickel slots, hoping to make some money, and then be able to go over that and play. But really, most people, they're scared. They're scared to spend money. They're scared to death to risk money. They think that they can work harder, that they can save a little bit, they can sell more. But man, you've got to be, as you're going to different steps, you've got to, it's just like poker. It's just like blackjack. You're going to have to get on bigger tables, that there's more risk. You know, I'm making more money because I told John I would take on this risk right here. Because of this risk I'm taking on, there's a lot more potential to make more money. But if you want to play where you're safe, just understand you're creating a little box that you're going to play within. If you want bigger opportunities, you're going to have to face bigger risk.